Hello everybody, my name is Elliot Newton, I'm the Biodiversity Officer for Kingston Council, and welcome to the next episode of Reading Nature. And these are sessions that we're running with the Library Service to tell you more about the amazing wildlife and green spaces that we have right in the heart and across the borough of Kingston. And today we're standing in Canberra Gardens, a lovely park just on the banks of the Thames. And here's a great place where you can see one of our most beautiful birds, and that is the Great Crested Grebe. And the Great Crested Grebe is one of our largest grebe, or all the largest grebe that we have in the UK, and you can find them just here and along the whole sort of stretch of the river going up as far as sort of Queen's Prom. And they have a really interesting history in the UK. So actually they were used to be extremely rare birds. So when they did the Great Exhibition in I think 1850, they showed that there was they showed hats with Great Crested Grebe feathers in, and that started an absolute craze of people killing these birds to make these ornate hats out of their fantastically beautiful plumage. And that meant there was such a demand for these birds, they actually got down to 32 pairs. So there are only 32 pairs left in the whole of the UK, and that was sort of the second half of the 19th century. However, some very inspirational women who thought, let's sort this out, did a massive campaign to sort of campaign for the protection of the birds, and that actually formed the beginnings of the RSPB that we all know today. So we wouldn't have the RSPB if it wasn't for Great Crested Grebes and these incredibly inspirational ladies who helped to bring it about and stopped the demise of these amazing birds. And they're actually quite a common bird now. You can find them in a lot of our ponds and rivers, and they, as I say, they have these most ornate colours. And one of the most fantastic things they do, or one of the interesting things they do, is their sort of their dance. And what they do between the months of sort of February going all the way into spring, the male and the female, which will mate for life, they'll stay together for their entire lives, they do this incredible sort of dance which helps strengthen the pair bond. And they stand up, they sort of swimming opposite each other, and they're waving their heads, and sometimes they get reeds, and they've got reeds in their sort of beaks, and they sort of mimic each other, and it is absolutely amazing to watch. It's a true natural wonder that you can see just on our doorsteps. And then after they've bred, they will then go and they actually become quite a sort of secretive bird. They'll also be very quiet and make a small nest just on the backside, and they have these brown, muddy coloured eggs, which are very sort of secretive and hard to find by predators. And then in later spring, when they've hatched, they'll have between 3 and 4 chicks probably, but they'll actually have the chicks look a very different colour. They are sort of white with sort of black speckling, and they can carry the chicks on their backs. So it's an amazing sight when you see a Great Crested Grebe carrying a chick on its back. It really is absolutely beautiful. But they can be here throughout the year, and they're swimming around here, and they're fantastic divers. They go underneath the water and they navigate, and they've got these amazing sort of underwater swimming motions to catch fish, because that's their primary sort of food source. So they really are beautiful birds, and they always an absolute delight to see them. So next time you're walking along the Thames or a large water body, look out for these absolutely fascinating birds.